Course, that's become such an emphasis in today's game. Would you agree with that?
I don't think there's any question. There's been a real devaluing of the mid-range or in-between game in the NBA. Most offenses seem to be driven toward shots at the rim or shots behind the three-point arc, and that's driven very much by what I would call this analytics generation. New owners who come from business, very numbers-driven. And listen, depending on which organization you belong to, the emphasis on that situation is contingent on what the philosophy is. But there's no question that quality threes are important for most offenses in the league. Greg Popovich has said it. You simply can't win without shooting a high percentage from three.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. The incredible shooting pair of Curry and Thompson in the backcourt. Draymond Green is out there with Durant, and it's McGee in at the 5. Thomas kicks to James. Back to Thomas. The screen from Thompson. There's the feed to Rose. 5 on the clock. Love, no good. Durant, the pass to Curry. Thompson with it. Now Thomas defending. Green, the screen. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Thompson's got 5 now.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Not the strongest play defensively, though. I mean, he was taken out by that screen far too easily.
Outside Thomas. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Rose, no good. The Warriors have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's Green. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
The accuracy on that assist was perfect. He hit him in the dead run, exactly where it needed to be.
Thomas kicks to James. To the middle, stolen by Thompson. Now the Warriors moving it up. Thompson with the ball. And Curry has it in the corner. Another 3 for Golden State.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
LeBron against Durant. James dishes to Rose. The screen from Thompson. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. He was all alone on that one. Love's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Boy, after missing 3 straight, they finally get one to go down.
Here's Thompson. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Here's Thomas. Love outside. Fires the 3. No good. Shot missing. And Golden State will come the other way.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively. And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. There's the screen. Rose kicks to Thomas. That shot missing. Curry with the defensive effort. On offense, here are the Warriors. They're on a 14-3 run. And the Cavaliers so high-powered offensively. They've done a great job of surrounding LeBron James with shooters.
So I think, Kevin, you and I both know that's how the league is trending. And the Cavs set records last year for three-pointers made in the playoffs. It's become their identity, and as successful as they've been, I don't see that changing.
Thompson from long range. And it's Thompson again missing.
You know, the defense will not make that mistake again because next time he's going to knock that thing down.
Beyond the arc, and Thomas is good for three. Thomas got himself on the board with three there.
Yeah, guys, not sure how many big men could have found that open man that quick. Great play from Kevin Love there.
Curry kicks to Durant. Over in the corner, Green. And stolen by Love. Feeds it to LeBron. Pass to Thompson. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Boy, that's great patience. Work the ball until you find a mismatch for the easy bucket.
And Tristan Thompson has improved his scoring efficiency, Doris, every season in the NBA.
Yeah, I mean, listen, Kevin, this is not a go-to scorer, more of a garbage buckets type player, but he's learning how to be effective. And he's also improving as a decision maker. Last season, his best ever assist-to-turnover ratio. Unbelievable quarter. He believes every shot he takes is going in.
Thomas passes to Love. He kicks to James. Back to Love. So the whistle blows on the shot and two free throws for the contact right there.
Guys, if you look at Kevin Love last season, by some metrics, a top 10 player in the league and among the top 2 power forwards in the league. But you think about the negativity he's had to overcome. There were questions about whether his confidence had waned. Was there a disconnect amongst the players? I think all in all, he's done very well.
The Warriors making a switch here. Young's checked in. Both free throws good from Love. And you talk about the criticism for Kevin Love. His former teammate with the Timberwolves, Ricky Rubio, questioned his leadership in Minnesota. And even, Doris, LeBron has been critical at times.
Well, I think if you ask me, Kevin, all he can do is focus on making plays and helping his team win big. If you're going to get too caught up in what others are saying about you, you can lose your way pretty quickly.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
The screen from Thompson. And it's Rose penetrating. Good D by Thompson.
Great looking defense, really, just to disrupt the rhythm on that shot.
Yeah, he took a solid angle, didn't block the attempt, but still forced the miss.
Young dishes to Thompson. Back to Young. Just 5 to shoot. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And there's Thompson. That's good on the assist from Young. 14 points for Klay Thompson.
It's taken them no time to build this lead up. Great first quarter offensively.
Boy, they have a chance to put an end to this one before it even really gets started. That's how good their offense has been.
Give Klay Thompson a tremendous amount of credit for not only knowing his role, but accepting it. I mean, he is the perfect sidekick to go along Steph Curry. And, some people talk about maybe he goes somewhere else to be a bigger star. He is a superstar in our league. He just accepts the fact that maybe I won't get every individual accolade in order to chase the hardware. And kudos to him, because there's not any jealousy that's really accumulated over time between he and Steph. It's more of a brothership and respect that they have, and that's why they've been one of the more dominant teams we've ever seen.
Remarkable catch and shoot sequence right there from LeBron. Just a killer instinct whenever he gets the ball.
Green with a screen on Thomas. McGee in the corner. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson.
Oh, nice play there to get a hand on that pass and tip it out of bounds.
Amazing. The quickness, the eye-hand coordination of these guys, extraordinary.
Thompson from long range.
And despite that miss, a strong start for them offensively.
Thomas with the ball. Love outside. Back to Thomas. Just 5 on the clock. Jacks up a 3. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Yeah, perfect release that time. I mean, I thought it might get blocked, but no.
You know, that is a tough matchup for him. The size difference is drastic, but he was able to get enough air under it to get the 3 to fall.
Young against Thomas. Young's shot is off.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Launches a 3. Warriors with the rebound.
He's been so inconsistent from the field, and that makes it hard for these guys to catch up.
Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. And the Warriors lead by 8.
Just the rise and fire. He takes advantage of his size to come into the mid-range and make a jumper.
Thomas kicks to Rose. Green with the rebound.
Boy, a really bad collective mental lapse. They are fortunate he missed that.
Now the pass to Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
And a huge lead here early to start.
Boy, they hit the ground running, and not just on the offensive end. Their defense has been brilliant as well.
Thompson, a screen on Young. Thomas passes to Love. Right at the free throw line. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Love's got 7 points.
Well, guys, that mid-range is like a layup for Kevin Love, right? This is his comfort zone.
And Young kicks to Green. Green with a screen for Durant. Thompson for the triple. Score that one for him. His 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Here's the screen. Love dishes to Thomas. From downtown, Love with another miss.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And Green with the basket on the assist from Young.
And they keep going down low with the ball and keep getting positive results.
You know, and until something changes, they have to stick with what's working, and that's pound it into the paint. That's how they built this lead.
There's Thomas with the 3. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Channing Frye's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Crowder comes in for Kevin Love. J.R. Smith's checked in for James. And it's Korver in for Derrick Rose. And then for Golden State, Pachulia. He's checked in for JaVale McGee. West comes in for Draymond Green. And it's Iguodala in for Durant. West kicks to Iguodala. Picked by Pachulia. Thompson inside the line. And no good that time. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
And another miss by Cleveland.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Here's West. The shot's good on the assist by Iguodala. West has got his first 2 points.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
They set the pick. Thomas gets a wide open look. Again, Thomas missing.
You know, he's had a tough quarter shooting the ball, but one thing you have to give him, he's fighting out there.
Young against Crowder. Here's Pachulia, and there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
Well, terrific form on the jumper from Zaza, a threat to score from the mid-range.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Outside Thomas. And it's out of bounds to the Cavaliers as Cleveland retains possession. Thompson against Korver. 5 to shoot. Here's Thomas. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Thomas got 8 points. Warriors leading by 15. Iguodala the pass to West. Young outside. They set the screen. Thompson from long range. Pachulia. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Pachulia's got his second bucket.
Well, Pachulia just tireless on the boards, throws himself at the basket to get any rebound he can.
That doesn't go either for Thomas. Golden State's gotten a lot of shots off from three-point land in the first quarter, but they're only 4 of 9. And here is Iguodala looking for his first basket still in this one. Young. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And out of the Republic of Georgia, Pachulia, a late second-round pick back in 2003. He's carved out, Doris, a very solid career.
Yeah, I mean, Kev, listen, we're talking great IQ and toughness. Works hard on the glass, sets good screens. He's not a big-time scorer or shot blocker, but he's very effective playing that pivot position.
The first one falls.
Oh, what a season 2015-16 turned into for Zaza Pachulia. Acquired by Dallas for a heavily protected second-round pick, he filled that starting role admirably and was instrumental in helping the Mavericks make the playoffs.
And Pachulia drops them both. And Pachulia nearly voted an all-star starter in the West last season.
How about, Kev, a big social media movement drove a lot of the votes for him, and something he wasn't ever really involved in. Just shows how much people appreciate his game, though. Not a big numbers guy, but he impacts winning.
Warriors leading by 19 points. Now, here's Thompson. He's got 19. Picked by Pachulia. Thompson dishes to Young. Fires the 3. That misses. Would have counted had it gone in. So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. Warriors ahead, up 19. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And the basketball bloodlines of Klay Thompson. He tells us how his father and brother have become so involved with his success.
Dad always watches more film than me. And I watch film too. Not saying I.
Yeah, you know, it's great to have that blend of support and competitiveness around you really your whole life.
Yeah, you can try to put a little something over on your coaches from time and again, even your teammates maybe, but family, they'll check you every time.
And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. And for the Warriors, this has been the game they wanted to have.
And we've really seen them get out and establish a real nice rhythm offensively in this game.
Well, I certainly like the play calling. They're keeping the defense guessing, and more importantly, they're generating points.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. So on the floor for Cleveland, they've got Thomas. LeBron James is out there with Jay Crowder. Then there's Kyle Korver. And it's Fry in at the pivot spot manning the middle. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, we know our old friend Steve Kerr was new to coaching when he took the reins of the Warriors, but he'd mentored under the greats. He said that Phil Jackson and Greg Popovich both had an almost scary amount of presence. As for Steve, he said, "I'm very laid back. I believe in the calm presence of a coach more so than the ranting and raving and screaming and yelling." I guess that's what he says to the referees anyway, guys.
Cool under pressure, but D.A., he's as competitive as they come. Thank you. The Cavaliers making a switch here. Rose is checked in. Well, the Cavaliers shooting around 29% from the floor. Tough night for them all around on the offensive end. There's a screen. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
And that was definitely a play where he just seemed to not have a good perspective on where he was.
Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Outside Curry. For 3, Durant. And the Warriors miss again.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's Rose. Kevin Durant with the rebound. Durant's got 4 rebounds in this game. Curry kicks to Iguodala. From 8. That shot off. Great D that time from LeBron. Takes a 3. Unable to get that one. The Warriors go the other way with it. Iguodala kicks to Curry. Outside Durant. Fades. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Boy, he's definitely covered well there. And we know he can knock down the fadeaway shot. Just didn't fall there.
Crowder kicks to LeBron. They set the screen to the paint. Here's Fry. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. James has got his 3rd assist on the night. Warriors leading by 20. Curry kicks to Pachulia. To the paint, here's Thompson. From down in the low post, it goes. Thompson's got 24 points.
Boy, he's been dead-eyed tonight, and the whole team has prospered from that.
Well, Doris, you've continuously been a leader when it comes to sports broadcasting, especially for men's basketball. Tell us a bit how being in such a tremendous role has affected your career, how you've handled it all.
You know, think about how lucky I've been. Since I've been 7 years old, Kevin, I've played the game, coached the game, or now broadcast the game. It's truly, since I've been 7, shaped everything I do in life. It's amazing.
And I'm sure they've each helped you separately. Like playing gives you a certain coaching the same way.
No question.
As you go through it.
Yeah, you know, I've often said playing the point guard position is the perfect position to attack broadcasting from, right? Because a point guard's responsible not just for that position, but the other 4 on the floor. And then coaching, sure, you know, the heartbreak, the competitiveness, all the things that you pour your heart and soul in. But seriously, how lucky am I?
Well, you've got such respect from the viewers, from the listeners. It comes out every time you say something.
Thanks, Kev.
And the Cavaliers with possession here. Shot clock at 6. LeBron against Durant.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench if he keeps shooting it like that. He has been putrid here this quarter.
The shot by Thompson, no good.
3 triples in the first quarter, but he's yet to knock one down here in the second.
James kicks to Love. Rose up on top. Not really his range, and it's off target.
And he has slipped into a funk. You can see the confidence is shaken.
Confidence, he's lacking poise, he's forcing things that aren't there, he's just taking shots out of rhythm.
Picked by Pachulia. Thompson for the triple. And it's Thompson again missing.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
That's the frustrating thing. You work so hard to get the open shot, and then you can't make it.
Rose kicks to LeBron. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
I love seeing LeBron James back in wine and gold, guys. I mean, I think he's here where he belongs and isn't going anywhere else. You know, nevertheless, he's kept that player option after every season, something that gives him a lot of control over his future.
The Cavaliers have made 2 of their previous 3 free throws in today's game.
And they've been ordinary on the season as well, just about 75% from the line.
And that one misses. And LeBron with a huge voice, it seems, in the Cavaliers' decision-making. Everything from roster decisions, Doris, to who's the head coach.
Well, there's always a lot of questions about how much power LeBron wields in any organization he plays for. It would be a tricky balance for any head coach because you're in the lead role. For LeBron, he's a great player, and he wants to put greatness around him.
And he's good on the second. And you look at LeBron's career, he's been cast in so many roles. The child prodigy, Doris, the chosen one, the villain, the champion, now the savior. So much of that is media creation, as we know. At this point in his career, does he care, you think, Doris, what people even say about him?
I think he's certainly conscious of his brand, Kevin, but I think LeBron's at a point in his career where it's a little bit devil may care. The Miami move was so criticized. Those rings don't come with any asterisks, though, right? I mean, he realizes that as long as he wins, the rest is just noise.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
And Kyle Korver in 2015 winning the Sportsmanship Award, and more importantly, his first All-Star appearance at the age of 33.
Yeah, pretty rare to see that, but credit his dedication. He continues to work on his game, work on his body, and he gets better and better. Not content to be a shooting specialist, he wants to have a complete game. And this Warriors team, so dominant on so many levels. But for me, what energizes them is that fluidity and that unselfishness of their offense. I mean, it's so much fun to play that way, and that joy feeds into every aspect of the game.
The Cavaliers trail by 18. Rose passes to Thompson. It's good. This time the assist from Rose.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Stolen by Rose. And here's the fast break. Rose leading the way. Kicks to LeBron. Three-pointer. JaVale McGee grabs the miss. And the Warriors with such terrific decision-making and ball movement, it's hard to beat them playing old-school isolation offense.
And modern NBA defenses make it hard to score that way. Meanwhile, the Warriors are able to create open looks time and time again with their skill level and constant motion.
Warriors leading by 16. Back to Curry, takes the three. Love grabs the board. Love's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
You know, after draining a three-pointer in the first, he's been unable to capitalize since.
And the wide-open shot from Green. And the Warriors miss again.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And Thompson throws it down.
Well, Thompson's athleticism allows him to finish with power.
They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
And guys, shot A comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth operator.
Curry dishes to Thompson.
Yeah, I think one thing, when LeBron returned to Cleveland, it was such a change in team culture, right? That military background that he sort of absorbed in Miami, he tried to bring that back to Cleveland. Now they're an outlier, but I think LeBron wanted the Cavs to move in that direction.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line. That free throw good from Thompson.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
And he makes both free throws.
Well, showing a lot more aggressiveness now after making 0 trips to the line in the first quarter.
The Cavaliers trail by 16. Rose kicks to LeBron. The 17-footer. And Cleveland again with the bucket. And LeBron last season made his case publicly known about the need for the Cavs to go in early, go home late, and put in work. You think that helped?
Well, I think he was doing whatever he could, and at times it may have rubbed people the wrong way. And I think we have seen a change, though. Players are working harder. They understand the level of commitment needed to compete for a title.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
No good on the free throw.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Smith checked in for Kyle Korver. Second free throw, no good. And Doris, I know you shot a lot of free throws in your day, got to the line often. What goes into the mentality, an aggressive style, or even art form of getting to the line?
You know, I like the way that last part of that question was phrased, the art form, because that's exactly what it is. You know, one, as a guard, you can't have any fear in attacking the rim with bigger bodies around you. You can't be afraid of contact. And, in fact, there is an art form to sort of leaning in without committing an offensive foul. So there's a real touch and flair and confidence it takes to be a guard who gets to the free throw line consistently.
Isaiah Thomas, he's checked in for Cleveland. David West, he's checked in for Golden State. Young comes in for Kevin Durant. That free throw good from Thompson. And you know, you look at the depth of the Warriors, never mind their dominant starting five, Greg. Their reserves are as good as some starting units in the NBA.
And for some teams, that can cause problems, where guys aren't playing as much as they feel they deserve. When you're playing for a team that's competing for a championship, though, players understand that some sacrifice is required.
He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Thompson, a screen on Curry. There's Thomas with the three. A three-pointer is right on target. Thomas got 11.
Boy, you give him that kind of space, he's going to make you pay for it.
Thompson passes to Curry. Thompson against McGee. The kick out to Young. Curry outside. Curry with another miss.
You know, despite his struggle shooting, they've been successful tonight. He's just not gotten on track.
A three-pointer is right on target.
If LeBron shoots that three in rhythm, his success rate just skyrockets.
Curry dishes to West. Up top, Curry. He's guarded by Thomas. McGee's shot is off. The Cavaliers trail by 7. LeBron kicks to Thomas. They set the pick. Love with the screen for Thomas. And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call. The Warriors making a switch here. Iguodala's checked in. Warriors leading by 7. Now Young. West kicks to Curry. Lets it go. And the Warriors miss again.
Not a quarter to remember as far as his offense is concerned.
No, it feels like he's forcing things, getting a little frustrated by not letting the game come to him.
Oh, why, thank you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Craig, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. Young with the ball. Now Smith defending. And Thomas now, top of the key. Doesn't get it to drop for him. So Golden State will take it the other way. 22 is their biggest lead. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Smith. Warriors with the rebound. Young with no one around. They can't stop the run with that one. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Smith kicks to Thompson. And good that time. Thompson's got 9 points in the quarter.
Yeah, there are several ways that Thompson can be a factor on the offensive end, and he is still adding to that arsenal.
Curry wide open, and the 3-ball is good.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
Here's Thomas. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
And for the Cavs, they've got some roster versatility in their front court. Do you like them with the traditional 7-footer on the inside, or you think they're better off going smaller?
Well, I think, Kevin, most of their talent is at that power forward position, and they've got 4s with size and strength. They give up a bit of shot blocking with those lineups, but I think the positives outweigh the negatives.
Channing Frye's checked in for Cleveland. And the Warriors also making a change. Pachulia, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. Both free throws good from Isaiah Thomas. Doris, so many great shooters right now in the NBA. A lot of players can hit from deep. Who in your book is the best of that great group?
Well, I think obviously the Splash Brothers come to mind. I actually think Klay is a more textbook pure shooter than Steph, but
Good
I mean
point.
both terrific accuracy. Kyle Korver obviously led the league in three-point percentage for a long time. Then you think of the sweet shooting big men. Dirk Nowitzki comes to mind, Kev.
There really is not a set way to shoot because these guys all shoot differently. Klay shoots much differently than Ray Allen, who shoots differently than Steph Curry.
Ray Allen, just the classic, he likes to say I'm OCD. Like, oh, the perfection. Every piece of it had to be perfect. So, yeah, it just depends on how you grew up.
Great way to put it.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
Pass to Fry. It's tipped. Young with the steal. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, when Kevin Love was in Minnesota, he developed into a three-point shooter, but he said, I know I'm not a stretch four. I'm a post player that can shoot. It's like Kevin McHale used to tell me, just go where they ain't. I try to space the floor as best as I can. Kevin?
Thanks, D.A., and spacing so crucial in today's game. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Crowder's checked in. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Golden State. .106 left in the first half of basketball. Here is Thomas. He's got 13. Hits it from three-point range. Thomas got 8 points here in this quarter.
He's going to force them to have to make adjustments. That's number 4 in terms of triples in the half.
Thompson with it. Now Thomas defending. And Thompson kicks to Curry. Passes it to Pachulia. It's taken away by Smith.
I like the move to go 2 for 1 here.
Really the smart option.
Again, the Cavaliers score.
Well, with JR, sometimes it doesn't matter how much you get in his face. He can still knock it down with the best of them.
Thompson, a screen on Smith. Curry passes to Thompson. Great D that time from Thomas. The Cavaliers trail by 8. Dishes it to Smith. That one falls, coming off of Thomas's feet. Thomas got 3 assists in the game. Curry. The shot that time, not on target. And we're through the first half of basketball here, and what's been a good one. Warriors lead by 5. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Coach Duran Lou. Duran, what problems are you seeing out there?
Just be able to make shots. We just got to relax. We just got to keep playing.
Thanks for your time, Duran. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. One half completed. Let's break it down. Klay Thompson brought his A game early tonight. He ended up with 26 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 assist. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think?
Well, I see a team that's playing smart, moving the ball around to the open man, just taking what the defense gives them. There's a nice flow, a nice energy, a nice synergy to the game.
Shaq, how do you think Cleveland played?
Reminds me of Kenny's suit selection. Has been very, very sloppy. Way too many turnovers. They look unorganized, out of control. It's not pretty basketball. The good news, though, they're still in a great position to win the game if they just cut down the turnovers.
And that's it for halftime as the second half is just about to get underway. See you after the game.
Welcome back to Cleveland, Ohio, home of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. My wife and I toured that recently. It is worth the price of admission. And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. Klay Thompson has been sensational.
He created a lot of quality shots for himself in that first half, and he knew when to pass it up when the double team came.
The 2 E's, efficient and effective performance from him, not needing a lot of looks to make a huge difference in the scoring column.
The Cavaliers trail by 5. And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. He adds the Splash Brothers in the backcourt. JaVale McGee is out there with Draymond Green. And it's Durant in at the small forward. Thompson. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
You know, guys, you could make the case that Tristan Thompson has a center's game and a power forward's frame. He put on some weight going into last season in order to spend more time at the 5. That was probably a wise choice.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here. That free throw, no good. And Thompson able, Doris, to defend the 4 and 5 spot pretty well.
Yeah, I think, Kevin, you love his ability to be able to bang inside and also move laterally when he's away from the rim. And though he's not a great shot blocker, he gives you just enough rim protection when you play him at the 5 spot.
And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there.
Thompson knows he needs to keep working on that free throw shot. It definitely needs improvement. But you can always bank on him to have an impact with his offensive arsenal.
Thomas with the ball. Outside Rose. He dishes it to Love. No good that time. Great D that time from Green. Durant kicks to Green. The dish to Thompson. Good, and Curry gets the assist. And now a 10-point Warrior lead.
Well, he's hitting at will as they close in on the home stretch, still out in front.
Thomas with the ball, and Curry picks him up defensively. Here's James, and Durant sends it back, and he recovers it.
LeBron James is consistent enough at the line where he'll make you pay most times if you're going to send him there.
One of the most impactful free agent moves in league history, certainly Kevin Durant. Greg signing with the Golden State Warriors.
It's sent shockwaves through the league. I mean, we've heard of teams with 3 All-Stars before, but, the Warriors now have 4. And when you look at Curry, Thompson, Durant, and Green, you could argue that each of them are the best at their respective position in the NBA. Well, that is scary for the opposition.
He's perfect from the line this time.
The Cleveland coach Tyronn Lue, of course, played 11 years in the NBA. Started, came off the bench, won titles with the Lakers, played on the worst team in the league. I mean, that breadth of experience seems to serve him well as a head coach. He's certainly seen enough.
Wow, got that one off right in the face of the big fella. Nice quick-fire release.
He really has to get it off that quickly. Any hesitation when you're giving up that kind of size, it's almost sure to get blocked.
Count it.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
And Lue gives Coach Doc Rivers credit for seeing the coaching potential in him when he didn't see it in himself.
You're right, Kevin. Rivers told him, you could coach for me. And Tyronn wasn't so sure. Thought coaching sounded like too much work. 6 years later, change of heart, called Doc to ask for a job, and the rest is history.
Thomas against Curry. Thomas, no luck.
Ooh, and this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
Curry dishes to Durant. Back to Curry. Lets it go from deep. The Cavaliers pull it in. Love's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Outside Rose. Back to Love. Leans. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Rose has got his 3rd assist on the night. And here is Curry. He's got 9. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a 3-point play.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
The Warriors have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
That free throw good from Thompson. 3rd quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Thomas against Curry. Left side Rose. Thomas a screen. Thompson against Rose. Just 5 to shoot. From beyond the arc. The shot, no good. Good D by Thompson.
He's so frustrated. Hasn't had a make all game. It's making it very difficult for them to find any success.
And it's Green missing.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
It's good. Rose has got his first points of the night.
LeBron in complete command, knows where everyone is at all times.
And Thompson kicks to Green. Cans the shot with nobody near him. And the Warriors lead by 9. For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of 8 so far in the 3rd quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Thomas against Curry. Thomas up top. He's got 18. Launches it. It's good from long range. Thomas got 21. Warriors leading by 6. Here's Curry with the 3. The Cavaliers pull it in. LeBron's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
He's been off and on tonight, and that one didn't fall for him, but they still hold the advantage in this one. I think greatness requires sacrifice, and Kevin Love has fit beautifully as a secondary scorer here. He spaces the floor with that shooting ability, willing to hit the offensive glass, and he's become a player who can score efficiently without dominating the ball.
And he knocks down the first one. At the same time that Love creates breathing room for others with his shooting, Doris, it's clear he doesn't want to be reduced to just being a floor spacer.
Well, and I don't think, Kevin, that's the best role for him either. He's a player who can work from the elbow and on the post. He makes plays for himself and those around him. They've got to run the ball through him at times to get him touches and allow him to make plays. There's some of that trademark consistency of his at the free throw line.
Now here's Curry. 9 points in the game so far. From outside the arc. Good on the triple. Curry's got 12.
Such a height mismatch out on the perimeter, and they give up the triple.
Outside Thomas. It's a pick by Love. On its way from Rose for 2. No good. Shot missing.
That's an outstanding effort there. Everyone knows he can shoot from that distance, and the D did a terrific job making it difficult.
On the wing, Thompson. Green with a screen for Thompson. Durant wide open. He fires. Here's McGee, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
So far in the game, he's 0 of 2 at the line.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
And he makes the first. Crowder, he's checked in for Derrick Rose. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. The Cavaliers trail by 8. Thomas with the ball, picked up by Thompson. And the shot goes in. He has 5.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Curry kicks to Thompson. McGee a screen. Green with a screen on Thomas. Thompson. And again, no good by Golden State.
That was an extremely weak screen. I mean, he clearly didn't want to sacrifice his body right there.
LeBron outside for 3. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Boy, what growth from LeBron James since he entered the league with his ability to consistently knock down the jumper.
Outside Curry. There's a good screen. Here's Green. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got assist number 7 for him tonight. The Cavaliers have gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. Curry with the steal. And here we go with Curry running it up the court. A 3-pointer off the mark. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Korver gets a wide open look. And another 3 for Cleveland.
And there is that great passing ability from Love. It makes him such a dynamic offensive threat.
Curry kicks to Durant. 13 feet away. And he hits the jump shot. Durant's got 4 points this quarter. Cleveland's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. LeBron against Durant. Durant with the steal. He feeds it to Thompson. And he lays it straight in. And it's a 6-point Warrior lead.
Oh, now he's just rubbing it in, blowing the defense away with this quarter.
LeBron against Durant. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It's on Kevin Durant. And one thing we've seen from Kevin Durant so far in his career is that he shows up big when games mean the most. His team might not always win when the lights are their brightest, but he is still at his very best.
You are so right. Whenever he is on the national stage, it seems that is when he drops 40 and 10. And he's been playing in huge games his entire life and knows how to amp himself up. And while some stars can wilt or vanish in big games, Durant just seems to flourish.
The Cavaliers making a switch here. Fry's checked in. Then for the Warriors, Pachulia. He's checked in for JaVale McGee. West comes in for Green. And it's Iguodala in for Kevin Durant. And he sinks the second. Warriors leading by 5. Outside Curry. Now the feed to Thompson. Thompson is double. Right wing. Pachulia the pass to Curry. Drills it from outside. Curry's got 6 points in the quarter.
And he's on his way to putting up a big 3-point total.
Outside Thomas. LeBron up top. Outside Crowder. That one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Crowder.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
J.R. Smith's checked in for Cleveland. The Warriors shooting almost 60% from the field here in the third. They are really feeling it. Picked by Pachulia. Iguodala with it. Outguarded by Crowder. And stolen by Fry. It's Crowder on the wing, defended by West. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. And the first one drops. So he gets them both. Warriors leading by 6. Curry dishes to Pachulia. It's stolen by Korver. Smith outside. It's Thomas outside. Andre Iguodala comes up with the rebound. Unloads from 13. That shot missing, and Cleveland will come the other way. Korver kicks to Thomas. And there's the foul on Jay Crowder. That is his first foul of the game.
And that's an aggressive play to try to get the rebound. Just a little too aggressive.
The Warriors shooting it pretty well, close to 50%. Pachulia kicks to Thompson. Pass to Iguodala. Back to Thompson. Wide open look. Cavaliers with the rebound. Smith wide open. He fired. Buries the long-range jumper. Smith's got 8.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Iguodala outside. Korver against Thompson. Here's the screen. Back to Pachulia. 6 to shoot. It's Iguodala with the drive. Good on the shot. Iguodala's got his second bucket.
Fantastic passing from Pachulia, dropping dimes for a big man.
It's Thomas outside. Thomas with another miss.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
The Cavaliers trail by 5. Smith outside. Feeds it to Korver. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Golden State. Pachulia's got 5 rebounds tonight. Curry passes to West. To the inside. Iguodala. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. And Andre Iguodala isn't the first option in offense he once was, Greg, but he still can come up with the occasional big game and clutch shot when he's out there in crunch time.
Yeah, he doesn't always start, but tends to finish games for the Warriors. One of the more clutch players at hitting big shots at the end. Always steps up in a huge way for the marquee matchup.
And the second free throw, good. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Outside Thomas. Crowder sets a screen for Thomas. Now Smith. He's got 8. Outside Korver. Thomas against Curry. Thomas with another miss. Warriors leading by 6. Inside, here's Thompson, and Thompson throws it down.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
Yeah, they may have gotten the feeling he would dish it off, but he had a surprise for them.
Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Rose comes in for Isaiah Thomas.
Tristan Thompson.
Here's Thompson. He has 38 in the game. He kicks it to West. The pass to Curry. Back to West. Cavaliers with the rebound. Thompson's got 7 rebounds in the game. From deep. No good on the buzzer beater. And we've reached the end of the third. Warriors ahead, up by 8. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. Now let's listen in to head coach Steve Kerr.
Right now is when we go good shot, great shot, right? Right now is when we talk on every screen down here and switch and ice and all the stuff we do on point.
And that's Steve Kerr. This is what his teams do. They take away a lot of easy shots, easy baskets.
Yeah, you heard him. Ice the screens. Communicate. Give me everything you've got defensively.
The fourth quarter just moments away now as we welcome you back. We've got Jay Crowder. Rose is out there with Isaiah Thomas. Then there's Channing Frye. And it's Thompson in at the 5 down low. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. From deep, Green. Thompson with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
There's the triple. It's hauled in by Iguodala. Iguodala's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Green dishes to Curry. Green, the screen. Over in the corner, Pachulia. Iguodala with it, out guarded by Crowder. Shoots it up. Iguodala no good. The Cavaliers trail by 8. Crowder kicks to Frye, and he gets it to go. Frye's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Cavs.
Just an example of Frye working down low for buckets. Just superb body control when he has the ball in the low post.
Picked by Pachulia. And Thompson kicks to Curry. That one doesn't go. And Cleveland the other way now. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
And they need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Warriors leading by 6. Trying to find Green. He's got it now. Puts the move on. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Love's checked in. And the Warriors also making a change. JaVale McGee's checked in for Pachulia. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth.
I don't know if he's tired or what, but he is definitely holding back a little bit, and he has to step his game up right now.
Here's Thomas. Right side Rose, stolen by Thompson. To the middle, here's Curry. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists now in this one. Outside Rose, Love with the screen on Green. Kicks it to Thomas. Pass to Love. The tray. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Well, we know he's one of the best shooting bigs in the league. You have to respect Kevin Love from beyond the arc.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Curry passes to Thompson. And that one drops for him. Thompson's got 40 points.
Boy, his shooting has been phenomenal. Obviously a big reason they're winning this game.
Thompson, a screen on Curry. It's Thomas outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Yeah, in the first half, he was unstoppable from deep. Now, 2 more since the break.
Curry kicks to Thompson. Golden State moving it around. Here's Iguodala. He sinks the 11-footer. And the Warriors lead by 6. Here's Thomas. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. It's good.
Boy, in the second half, just hitting a much higher percentage of his shots. Really looks composed now.
Curry dishes to Thompson. Back to Curry. Corner shot. And it's Golden State with another. Cleveland's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Love with the screen on Green. It's Crowder on the wing. That 3 off the mark. Warriors leading by 6. Thompson outside. Over in the corner, Green trains the three-pointer.
You know, after a first half of poor shooting, he is turning up the heat now.
Outside Thomas. Love with the screen for Thomas. The putback. It's rebounded by Golden State. 22 is their biggest lead. Thompson against Iguodala. Green, the screen. Outside Curry. Lock at 6. Puts it up from 17. Jay Crowder pulls it in.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Here's Thompson, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Well, Thompson, just a spectacular athlete and so muscular. He is so crafty on how he draws fouls while shooting.
At the line for Cavaliers, Tristan Thompson. Taking 2 shots.
That free throw good from Thompson. James checked in for Crowder. Kevin Durant's checked in for the Warriors. He's off on the second. And when you see, Greg, this team play with Draymond Green, you can see that he's the heart and soul of the club.
As impressive as Green is on the stat sheet with all the triple-doubles, his intangibles are just as valuable. Steph Curry's the MVP of the league, but Draymond Green is the MVP of this team.
It's Curry outside. Again, Curry missing.
Hey, the defense is content to let him prove he can make that shot, and so far, he cannot.
James against Durant. Teardrop shot. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from LeBron. Golden State's gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. Curry with it. Thompson outside. Just 5 on the clock. Buries it from three-point range. Thompson's got 17 points here in the second half.
You know, great work on the perimeter, finding a little bit of space, hitting the 3 ball. That's his game.
Outside Thomas. There's the pick. Passes to James. It's a pick by Love. Off the pick. Draymond Green pulls it in. Green's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Dishes it to Thompson. Inside. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Almost uncontested. I mean, it's nice to be able to add to the lead without having to really work for it.
And you know he's not going to back down anytime soon. It doesn't matter if they're trailing or holding a lead like they are right now. He's going to keep pouring it on.
That's good from McGee. Timeout called the Cavaliers. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, during the last break, I heard Tyronn Lue talking with his team. He is not happy with the sloppy play offensively. He said, make the easy play. Take care of the ball. We can't afford to just give away golden opportunities. And we'll see if they can clean it up, guys.
Now the dish to James. It's a pick by Love. And Rose, wide open. He shoots. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
Neither coach nor his teammates are pleased with the way he's playing. He's simply got to adjust his shot selection.
Curry kicks to McGee. Thompson outside. He dishes it to Durant. No good off the front iron.
You know, despite his cold shooting, his team is still winning.
Rose passes to Love. Chalk up 2 there. Love's got 11 points here in just the second half. And so it's Golden State with it. 22 is their biggest lead. Up top, Curry. He's guarded by Thomas. And McGee kicks to Curry. Back to McGee. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
And the first one at the line is good.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
Both free throws good from McGee. The Cavaliers trail by 12. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
And they need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Outside Thomas. Goes up on the wing. Warriors with the rebound. Thompson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Durant against James. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Cavaliers have gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the 4th. It's a pick by Love. There's the feed to James. To the right side. Here's Rose. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. Warriors leading by 10. Thompson outside. Curry a screen on Rose. Thompson is double. Trying to find Curry. He's got it now. McGee dishes to Green. Green, the screen. 6 to shoot. Durant, the pass to Green. Off target from outside. The Cavaliers have gone 7 of 15 from the floor here in the 4th. Right around 46-47%.
You know, that kind of miss can rattle your confidence. He knows he should have had that one.
Here's Thompson. He gets that one.
And just a little bit ragged defensively.
Been the story all too often for them today. Too disorganized, not playing cohesive basketball at all.
Kyle Korver, he's checked in for the Cavaliers.
You know, what's amazing about Curry isn't just how dominant a shooter or player he is, but very few guys in the history of our game have actually changed it. And I think Steph Curry is rapidly moving into that category. I mean, now you see defenders who have to guard 35 feet away from the basket. You know, you generally don't see guys his size dominate the game when they don't feature that next level athleticism. So for what he's done, man, it is just incredible to watch.
Here's LeBron, and that's off the glass and in. James has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, LeBron's going to put in work from the mid-range if you start to give him that kind of space.
Curry kicks to Thompson. Cavaliers with the rebound. And with Curry, he's changing the game at the pro level and also for the future. There are going to be a lot of kids mimicking his play style.
You can bet in 10 years there are going to be a ton of sharpshooters who modeled their game after Curry. I don't think anyone saw how he revolutionized the game when he first entered the league.
He used that pick just right. Curry's got 12 points here in the second half.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Come on, as a defender, you have got to fight harder to get through that screen and stay with your man.
That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut to just 11 on the basket from James.
Boy, when James is operating on the block like there, it's a thing of beauty. How far has his interior game come since he entered the league?
The shot by Thompson, no good.
You know what? You just cannot get much better of a look than that one.
Yeah, that's the look you're working toward with your offense. Hurts when you don't hit it.
At the line for 2.
So the first one drops, and that brings them to within 10.
Love is usually lights out from the charity stripe, just possesses a nice stroke from there.
Both free throws good from Kevin Love. Warriors leading by 9. Up top, Curry. He's guarded by Thomas. Yep, it counts. Curry's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Nothing better than a hustle play like that. It gets the whole team amped up, sets the example for everyone.
Stolen by Durant, and now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way. Curry outside from beyond the arc, and then some. Curry's got 26. And turnovers have been the issue for him.
You can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
Poked away, but they get it back. Korver dishes to LeBron. 54 seconds left to play in the final quarter. It's a pick by Love. LeBron kicks to Thomas. 5 on the clock from downtown. The shot, no good. And Golden State will go the other way with it. 22 is their biggest lead. Thomas against Curry. And Kyle Korver picks up the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Different look here for the Warriors. Pachulia, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. West comes in for Draymond Green. Andre Iguodala, he's checked in for Kevin Durant. And Nick Young is subbed in for Thompson. Pass to West. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here. .27 seconds left in the 4th. And here's Korver. They set the pick. There's 14 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. Feeds it to Fry. To halt the run, hits the 3-point bomb.
And guys, that's why Fry is out there. His ability to score the ball, so important to this ball club.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Kevin, night and day for the defense. What was better in the second half?
Well, early in the game, they got some easy threes, 4 or 5 threes. And they're a great shooting team, and they're great in the paint. So we just had to make a second effort. I think the only adjustment we made was playing harder. And we just got to continue to keep playing together on both ends.
Yeah, Chuck Daly used to always say defense is all about effort, and you showed it tonight. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. So long and good night, everyone.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hey everybody, Ernie Johnson, along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith. It is time now to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Klay Thompson. Aggressive right from the opening tip. His big first quarter got the team into a groove early, and that helped fuel their fire for the rest of the evening.
What a deadly offensive weapon Klay Thompson has become. You see the quickness on that release? He can beat you off the dribble, take you to the hole, and you know he can bury it from three. Whatever method he chooses, his points are going to come. He's got a world of talent.
So explosive offensively, in attack mode all night. He didn't care who was trying to defend him. He was going to get his 40-plus.
That's going to do it for our broadcast tonight. We certainly hope you've enjoyed the show, don't we, guys?
It was great.
Yeah. Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, and for Kevin Harlan and the entire 2K Sports crew. All 653,000 of them.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Hard-working.
A lot of people.
Yeah. It's a long line at the buffet, though.
Yeah. Shout out to the T-Pose, man.
Yes,
I don't know his name, but I know his face.
I'm Ernie Johnson. See you next time.